Hey! Not too much growth inside. Guess this airlock was left pressure or depressurized for a long time.
Hello? Anyone there?
Bit of blood.
Well, Catherine, we found Theta.
I really wish Catherine could talk to you while you're walking about. Be careful, slippery floor. I love this place. Love it. Look at it, it's so cool. It's also very not overgrown with technology and stuff. Let's go ahead and pick up that thing, shall we? Come with me, we must get into this room. Ha! Maybe that's a bit too light. I might need to get something heavier. Yep, probably need to get something heavier. Or, that's not the way in. Oh, there we go. Hello! Oh, there's some overgrown stuff after all. Before we hop in there, let's just check the rest. Oh, there's some overgrown stuff over there too. Batman. This is much more pleasant than everywhere else we've been. Now I guess it's overgrown quite a bit on the other side of this. Alright, well, nothing here. I don't think we're getting through that door. The panel's offline. That panel looks like it might do something, so we'll check it real quick. It might just open this door, or it might do nothing. Yeah, it looks like it's... Oh, no. Swipe, swipe. Access denied. So I'm a level 2.5 and I need 3? It kind of looks like I'm level... version 2.5. Well, access denied, why? Why would access be denied to anything? At this point. I mean, I guess worried about people causing trouble, but... Oh, restrooms. Awesome. That's something that's completely not needed in this futuristic world at this point, if we're all machines. Humidifier. Such a funny thing. I'd almost expect them still to be dehumidifiers. Great, I get to plug her in and everything turns on and it's all nice and creepy in there, I'm assuming. Nice chair. Very nice and swooshy sci-fi. Excuse me, chair, please get over here. Got a computer, some paper, what looks to be a webcam, a stapler. Why? More papers, pencil sharpener? Alright. Everything's built by the same company. What is you? What is you? What are you? Are you a hole puncher? Looks sort of like a hole puncher. Some sort of tablet, I'm assuming. Yep. And looks like a swishy foam. And I can't turn this on after all. For some reason I thought I was going to be able to. Squeeze me! Stress ball. If I throw this, will it squeak or something? No. Alright, let's plug her in. Yeah, sure. Let's just plug her in.
We're here? We're here! Okay, great. Time to hijack ourselves a submarine. There will be nothing stopping us when we have done that.
You guys sure have a lot of machines and vehicles down here. What makes this one so special?
It's the only transport that can go into the abyss without cracking like a can of soup.
Great.
If this is one of a kind, then how did they get the Ark down the abyss in the first place?
That's a good question. I suppose they did it the hard way and just walked.
Didn't realize that was an option. Kath, what's it like inside the Ark? Is it like a movie or virtual reality?
No, of course not. It's, you know, like real life, but slightly better. Pleasant temperature, clean air, good weather.
So people in the Ark just walk around pretending it's the real world?
You don't have to pretend, it's perfectly immersive.
And it can just sustain itself?
Yes. Attached to a probe fueled by solar panels, it could survive for thousands of years.
That's amazing. Just thinking about the Earth being what it is and us setting out to save the final remains of humanity, it's...
Heroic.
At least it feels worth doing.
Here we go. The Dunbat.
It's not there.
Damn it. I knew it was too good to be true.
What's wrong?
It's quarantined. Hold on. We need a security cipher.
Oh,
How bad is it?
It's we don't write these things down type of bad.
Maybe someone's still around who can tell us what it is.
Sure, let's go with that. I'll just unlock the other doors for you so you can explore the station.
awesome, thank you. Oh my god. I love this place. This place is amazing. It's not there, so it's actually, yeah, Dunbat interior. It's all overgrown. I wonder if it's got a mind of its own. And it is odd that they put it in quarantine. I wonder if it was put in quarantine, you know, as stuff went wrong, or if once people started getting synthetic bodies, they put it in quarantine. And this is all just nonsense.
We need to find someone who knows the cipher. It's the only way to fire up the Dunbat.
Also, when she was talking about just being inside the Ark and living forever, I mentioned this earlier on the idea that I'd like to be able to have my own little world where I could build and create and stuff, because you could imagine people loving the idea of being in the Ark. It's like being in the perfect Matrix, you know, where you can just live and relax and eat food and do whatever you like without having to worry about expiring at some point, and you can create art and just do whatever you like, really, and change yourself, and just awesome, have just incredible fantasy adventures and stuff in your own little worlds, provided there's enough memory storage space and everything for everyone to do such a thing. So it's odd to me to think that they would design the Ark and the way they currently keep describing it as if it's not some sort of thing where you can just create. It's like an exact replica of the real world, which, like I did mention earlier, is probably ideal to have, you know, a sort of replica of the real world as a base standing point, and then you jump off from there into these fantasy worlds, but you can always come back to the standard one with everyone else there. But they don't seem to be mentioning anything of that, of the idea of going off on these, you know, adventures. And as I mentioned earlier, who knows, maybe this is one of those adventures. Oh, deceased, missing, deceased. Doesn't even say, so I guess they're still there. Theta main, deceased, overseer. Okay, so we look for Keith. Where's my pin gone? There's my pin. Okay, I wrote down the overseer in one of the texts. Probably should have just stuck with the overseer. There is someone else here, Matthew Foster, or Frost, I should say. Interesting that. Biometrics expert, so bioengineering, or keeping track of your, not even bioengineering, just keeping track of your vitals and stuff. I wonder if he had any idea of what happened here, or maybe even helped make it happen. Also, I'm assuming they didn't take the Ark down to the lower area by foot, even though maybe they did, but they would be by machines, I would assume, not actual people by foot. There's a lot of people here. I'm not going to write them all down. Oh, they had guests here. Interesting. Some of these are deceased too. I wish they would say how they died. Okay, map. Okay, main level, that's where we are. Just a big room with the thing quarantined in it. I'm assuming this must be an elevator. Black box beacon. Why would this even be it? But okay. There's the way that we came in. This looks like must be a stairwell up to the next floor. Same with this, maybe. That's odd. That. Let's see. Level 2? No. Wow. Okay. Might be ideal to have a chart that shows like ways down to level 1. How do we even get here? I mean, I'm assuming some of those stairways took us up here, but it's very odd. Okay, and then level 3. Jesus
Looks like all
Christ.
your friends moved downstairs.
Why abandon the gate? And the habitat? That's so strange. I don't like this at all.
No. And this one's corrupt. Look at the corruption here. Shit. Well, this place looking so awesome, warm, and cozy is gonna get bad, I guess. Hey, anybody out there? Don't be chickens. I don't like the chickens. Dang it. Okay. I'm assuming she... Oh, I didn't finish looking at this, did I? So our level's safe. These stairwells leading us somewhere. Maybe it's out here? I don't know. Doesn't make sense. All this is like closed off too. These cross lines, I think, usually mean you can't get to it. It's not really showing. Maybe that's the... I don't know. And then this one's just a mess. I can't make heads or tails out. Let's go back, and then site status. All systems operational. Hull, subcode, intact. Wow, 99%. Armor, 84%. Life support is all done by the WoW, apparently. Or it's saying that it's a WoW is the life support. Wow, let's try to remember it this time. Air is clean, medium cleanliness, 13 degrees Celsius, so that's kind of cool, isn't it? Pretty cool. And then pressure, I don't know what standard pressure is. I'd expect it to be 1, but it's at 2. Alright, let's get a boogie on. What's this? Oh! We finally have a light button in these sci-fi places. Cool. Let's see if this opens now, eh? It probably won't. Oh, I don't even have the tool. Of course not. And I'm pretty sure she had to stay there since we did click on her once or twice and she wasn't budging. This is... Was that you? Hello? Oh my god, this place looks so cool. It's like built straight into the rock. Oh my god, I'd love to actually live in a place like this. You know, minus the dead and dirt and crap. Will this even open? It did. Wow.
Why would they all leave this floor?
I don't get it either. It's like they all just cleared out.
Well, they might have gone downstairs to evolve or something. Or they were running away from something, which seems like the most obvious, but honestly, I don't want to think about that. I'm not going to go that way yet. I think this way might have something interesting. This one actually goes up. Oh my god, I'm getting Dead Space vibes. I'm in love. A lot of growth here. A lot of growth.
What's so interesting downstairs? Just labs and offices. Maybe the shuttle station.
Oh
Go
god.
check.
Rather not. Got a bad feeling about this.
Oh, I'm getting the feeling that's where we're gonna have to go. Wait, is this where the quarantine is? Is this way? I haven't seen any signs, or else I missed them, I should say. Wow. God, I love the architecture of this place. It's amazing. I hope Star Citizen gets places like this, where we can just explore and like just live on a big station like this under the ground in some place. Either that, or I guess I'll have to mod it in for space engineers, eh? God, it's so beautiful. Oh my god, it's so beautiful. I love it. I love the fact that it's just like these supports in stone, and then these pipes running
Maybe
along
they
the
wanted to
walls.
keep close to the shuttle station in case something went wrong.
Or maybe
Really
something
stuck
did go
on that
wrong.
one.
I'm just worried about my colleagues.
Well, they're all probably robots by now. You might even find your own body down there. Looks like nothing here. Oddly. Not even any paper. By the way, this place is pretty pristine. I'm impressed so far. Also, again, no signs. This is like a four-way thing. Shouldn't it be like storage or maintenance and then docking, coming and going people? There's no signs here. Telling me what to do. What the heck? Oh, wow. If it's just the same thing I've dealt with before, I shouldn't be afraid. I honestly don't want to. I don't want to deal with anything creepy though. I just want to explore. Oh, was it just the TV coming on and screaming at me? Maybe that was it. Is that the ball I'm hearing? Yes. Okay, stay on the couch. Okay, so here's the stairwell. This map. This is an elevator, I'm guessing. What the hell did that? Hey, something with a sign finally. Oh! That's not at all cool. Let's just brace yourself for Sage screaming, eh? Was there any sign on this that actually said restroom? There it is, okay, cool. Oh, right, well, we know why they evacuated, don't we? We're idiots. They, of course, evacuated because that one psychopath showed up. So they went ahead and got out of here and retreated downstairs. That's probably why there's blood in the front room. He probably killed somebody right then and there and injected him. It's unfortunate, though, that the whole crew couldn't stop one guy. No one had a gun, I guess. I mean, this place is built so sturdy, so much thick metal and concrete and stone. You'd expect somebody to have had a gun. You know. You'd expect security to be able to have dealt with him. I guess, I mean, they were probably in a bad shape already. I'm assuming they'd already quarantined that machine, lest he injected it. Aha! You come at me, you're in trouble now, brother. Ah! What? Oh, awesome! But don't be anything behind me. Let me enjoy this moment. What was that? Why that grumpy hand? Don't you dare punch that mirror. Don't you dare punch that mirror. Okay. I look awesome. Can I look in this mirror? Will we get something different? Like, can we get right up to it so I can see what my face actually looks like? Do I have... I guess I don't really have a face. I just have robo eyes in there that move about. Man, my eyes are cool. Overall, I wish my suit was a bit more... streamlined. But I mean, I guess it's alright. Can you get the lights back on in the main room? First-person Dead Space game. I always wanted one. Starting to regret it now. Same animation. Oh wow, you can see more of me. I just have two... that's a bit lame. I don't like my face, because it's not really a face. I just have, like a bit of a... Yeah, it's not so cool. It's just two cameras floating there, like, look. You can see it clear here. It's just like two cameras floating there and a bit of machinery holding them up. I don't really have much of a face at all. Wonder how much of my suit actually is full of stuff, then. If it's, like, mostly empty. And why bother keeping the human form at all, then? I mean, I guess it works well for distractions. Should I just keep being thorough? Nothing there? Okay, cool. Almost looks like there's a handle on the bottom to close it back. Good job. Hey, here's a shower. Just like in the other room. Alright. Keep waiting for something to be in here. So far, we've been blessed with nothing in here. I thought come on. I'm pulling it down. It's that left and right thing again. If Star Citizen ever gets this sort of stuff, I hope they get the movement controls, like, based on where you're looking. Head! Okay, nope. Nope. Separate head in there. Like, I had to move the control to the right to close that, thingamajig. Toilet. Huh. Odd. Very odd. The icon almost looks like it glows. Alrighty. Well, we're done in here. Let's go spook ourselves again. I actually just right-clicked, like, out of instinct to, like, use a shield or something. Man, let's just leave them open. Who cares? See if this has been fixed. Nope. They full-on burnt out. Static from this. Big speakers, too. Aha! Interesting. Just pictures of the surface world, I guess. Nothing too special about them. Oh, wow. I guess this was someone's room. I guess if something starts chasing us, they could easily come through there. Hey, ball. Wow. No. That looks hardcore makeshift. At least it's not made out of skin. That's what I was at first afraid of, honestly. Okay, locked Guy Conrad. So I'm suspecting a lot of these people probably committed suicide. I thought I could pull a chip outside. If the lights start going off, I'm going to start pissing myself. Let's go ahead and check all the way down, see if it leads anywhere, and then we'll double back. Or instantly see an open door button and press it without even thinking. Great, so we have at least 3, 4, 5 rooms we can probably go into. And... BAH! Dude. That's not cool. This is why you don't commit suicide. It's probably... It's funny, you know, I was thinking about that suicide thing is... Oh, that's not too bad. And then it hit me that the WoW, I finally got the WoW, is probably keeping people alive after they try to commit suicide, so their bodies are going to reanimate. Oh man. That's some fucked up shizzle whizzle, eh? Excuse me, chair. Kindly come over here. They did lock this whole area down too, and we popped all the locks. I so didn't want it to be like that though. Oh, I was hoping I could pick that light up and just bring it with me. It's like a new flashlight. Wow, there's nothing in here. I mean, literally, this room is just hella sparse. It almost makes me think like they just full-on evacuated this floor. Like, not just like, oh, quick run, but like, actually took their time and got out of here.
Hey, that's my room.
You want me to bring something? A souvenir?
No, it's just memories.
You have a light switch? Ah, good.
I seriously doubt you'll find anything useful in there.
I highly expect we will at this point. Even though we're getting creepy sounds outside, I'm going to search your drawers. Ah, you had a comb! Look, you had a comb. Means you kept your hair slightly longer, probably. Then again, what was that, your bottom drawer? I don't know.
Toys.
I don't know about a lot of toys, dude. We just found one.
You don't have to search my room. We'll get by.
Going to search your room, damn it. I'm gonna put this out on display. There we go. You got your comb, you got that. You wore a little beanie cap thing. I can't read the book you were reading or even find out the title of it. You had a Mary and that doll sort of thing. A puppet. That's cool. Pencil sharpener. Why? I don't know. Tape. Pencils. Cup holder. Does the cup say anything fantastic I could learn about you? No? Okay, let's keep searching.
Maybe we should move on.
She does not like me snooping about. You had a pair of scissors! You were the scissors murderer! What are these? Okay, yep, okay. Get. I'm assuming that's what that is. Right? Yes? Yep, okay, yep, definitely. There, yep, okay, sorry. How does she know I'm in here anyway? Is she linked into my, like, eye cameras or something?
No need to go through all my stuff.
Oh, I'm going through all your stuff. I've already found your lady hygiene nonsense. You liked Asian stuff.
Thanks. Reminds me of Taipei, my hometown.
So, are you Asian? Cool. Taipei, huh? Then again, 100 years in the future. Just so, because someone lives in Taipei doesn't mean they're Asian. Whoop. Sticky notes.
Simon, get out of my room already.
Oh, she's getting grumpy pants with me now.
What's the little projector? Looks homemade.
Oh, wow.
That's my attempt at building a vivarium. It's kind of a proto-ark.
Is there anyone stored in it? What's that say? Artificial reality capsule, processing unit A. Vivarium 3? Prototype 2C. Pretty damn cool. This. I know this is blinking. I'll go click it in a minute. Suspecting that's when she's gonna get real grumpy at me. Oh, God! What the hell were you up to here? Not gonna say anything about this, Simon? Did it say anything on the box? Like, alien goop found, or HAL integration? Is she responsible for the HAL, the WoW, I mean, taking everything over? Simon, come on, dude, you gotta say something about this. Oh, God. I can't read that. It says scribbled there either. What was this? Looks like it was a piece of machinery that's designed to be bolted to the floor and a wall. That almost looks like a face there. What was it, though? What has it become? What does that say? Damn it! Oh, now you're gonna face the other way, huh? You're gonna be like that? No! I want to read it so bad. I can't make it out. I think the only word I can save, and maybe a David? Save in the name. We got our little doll there, as we already mentioned. Any of these say anything? Nope. And my reach is apparently piss poor. Nothing? Nothing. I'm not going to go through all those. And let's do that. Okay, and check your locker. Oh, she was hard.
Your teddy bear could use some repairs.
Toby always breaks. He's top heavy, so he keeps falling over.
Big head. Poor little guy. I hope we're not going to end up plugging her into the teddy bear. I'm looking to see if it looks like it's going to animate. Can't quite tell, honestly. It might. Oh god, I didn't even throw it. Jesus. Nervous right click. Wait, no, I know what to do. There. Hold on. Much better. If those lights didn't turn back on, I would have pissed myself right then and there. Let's just put it over here. Clothing. Oh, what is this?
What's with the junk? Looks like something you'd fish out of the ocean.
Huh? Oh, you mean... Yeah, that's a part of Reed's vivarium. It's a long story. Forget it.
Right. Well, it looks like that, sort of. Except for it's bigger. A lot bigger. And less overgrown. Is this a sock? It's a sock. Not gonna say anything? Collector's report 7. 9, I mean. How did I get 7 out of that? Okay. Damn it. It's such a mess! Yeah. That's just numbers. And then this must have been the satellite that was going to hold the whole machine. Right. Okay. Well, power cables there look like they were supposed to plug into that. Let's hit the... Oh, wait. Hold on. Did I check all these? I think I did, right? Yeah, I did. And I can't check that one. Let's do it. I just got assigned to the... Imogen Reed tested a machine today. It was clearly corrupted by the WoW. Or by WoW. But more importantly, it was assembled in a seemingly primitive way. Like someone had specifically created it for WoW to steal. When activated, the machine mimicked the room and Reed along with it. The room. Interesting. So just making the sounds it did. At some point, she was scanned and then loaded as a simulation inside the digital space. The presentation shocked Reed and was quickly terminated. It scares me how much it reminds me of my Ark capsule. Yeah, that is scary. You built your Ark and all of a sudden WoW is building machines and uploading people into them. Damn! This is really unfortunate because it looks like the version of Catherine running around with the scan of her was made before this, or else she would actually understand a bit more of what's going on in this world. After dissecting the vivarium machine, well, then again, she did mention vivarium about one of those other things we were touching on the table, so maybe I'm wrong. Machine that Reed activated, it's clear WoW copied my capsule project to construct the scene to hold the Reed simulation. It's actually very similar in its construction, except for one point. Where my capsule houses flat people constructed from model neurographs, the vivarium's brain scans live on. It isn't limited by its content. From the originating brain scan, Reed emerged. The Reed inside the vivarium was a perfect copy. Oh, it should have been it's odd that she says a flat scan, right? Flat people constructed from model neurographs. So I guess the one in the Ark in the idea isn't actually exact replica? I have it. I can save humanity. I can build an artificial reality capsule that can hold every living member of Pathos 2. I can't figure out how it worked with the vivarium, but I can replicate WoW's scanning technique using the pilot seats. They're already prepared with the type of electromagnetic drums needed. Wow, so she didn't come up with it alone. It was sort of WoW did some scans, and wow, so her scans were more of just going to be like a capsule holding people. They weren't actually going to continue living. It's going to be scans that would... Wow. And it was with WoW's help, really, that she was able to make ones that would keep on living and grow. It was even easier than I thought. The pilot seats are already set to allow the diffraction and high energy needed to capture the scan. I suspect WoW has been using the seat to steal scans from us for a while. I guess that explains the Mockingbirds. The Mao must have stolen scans from people using the pilot seat and used it as a basis for intelligence in the machines. Reading all this, Catherine's current scan that we've been hanging out with must have been made after this then, because she, had the Ark done and ready. With a surprisingly positive reaction from the team, we have now officially started the Ark project. We are to scan all the people we can find and load them into the capsule. Then we will launch it into space using the space gun. It's nice to think something will live on like that. It's such a silly thing, though, the idea of sending it out in space. I can understand that, but if you're going to have a remote uplink to Earth, because you'd think, you know, you'd want to be able to, like I said, have your digital world building on and on and on, but you'd also want to, you know, like the machines in the Matrix, be able to build up a machine empire controlled by, you know, human minds from far away. Mark Sarang killed himself after his scan. He has been suggesting to everyone should kill themselves as it would somehow allow them to actually get on the Ark. I'm not sure how that would work. It did trigger a lot of argument among the staff, and apparently it's my fault. Stormier is not happy with me. Hope it will calm down. Ark capsule. Richard gave me a set of AI templates I haven't seen before. Unfolded one of them to make a new friend for Capsule Catherine and her gang of legacies. Interesting. That's very interesting because, you know, it's like there's Capsule Catherine, it's her living on in the capsule, and there's these AI templates that she unfolded, I guess, you know, initialized to make friends in the AI world. New way to simulate turbulence makes the weather system so much better. Implemented Reed didn't go well. New try with Reed. Reed won't play nice with the others. She is too real. What? Too real? Is Reed the one who killed herself? Read that. Activated. It's clear the WoW copied to my capsule. So, Imogen Reed tested a machine today. It's corrupted. Huh. I wonder if Reed's the one who created it. It's odd that Reed won't play nice with others, you know, sort of thing. And the Reed inside the Vivarium was a perfect copy, so maybe that's why the one isn't playing nice, is because it doesn't want to be in there. It wants to be in the real world in a machine body. Save humanity, blah 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 blah. Pilot seats. Surprising with the Ark project. It was Mark Sarang that killed himself, not Reed. Odd. Odd. Okay, anything under your bed? No? Okay, well, I think we've seen everything in here. Turn off the lights, open door back up. That thing's still in there, second sound, I guess. I do like this station quite a bit. So where's Reed's place? Let's try to find Reed's first before we do anything else. I have a sneaking suspicion it might be one of the ones locked down. Not Reed, Mark Sarang, I meant. And sure enough, it is one of the ones locked down, so I'm suspecting everyone who committed suicide had their place locked. Let's go ahead and put it on this door, shall we? I really wish they would let you do that. That would be amazing. Okay, Robin Bass. Good, their body wasn't stored in here. That would have been terrifying. So what, he cut his... Why are you doing creepy music? Did I open that? Yeah, his pillow, his blade. So he killed himself with this. Nifty. Just put it back down, shaving utensil. I can't tell. I guess he probably cut his wrists and then just laid down. I'm guessing. Doesn't look like he had the most restful way. This is reminding me of Cradle again. It's interesting too, all these pictures that he's got here. Like, look at that, you know, he's got all the childlike drawings around it, but obviously on the inside it's, the center picture is a picture of the inside of the Ark. Interesting. So I guess he's filling in the gaps in what he wants to see around. Okay, got some Italians or Spanish on horseback. A putty cat. The London Eye, is that? Doesn't look quite right. I guess it's some Photoshop going on to add that building in the background. Interesting. I'm assuming these are all things he wanted inside the Ark. One of these days, something's going to be in there. You know it. The idea of him and his friends, I guess, holding very almost childish drawings. It creeps me out a bit, actually. Holding hands, presumably in the Ark. So that's where he wanted to go. He was like, I want to go to the Ark. We're all dying anyway. I'm all in. I put my faith in Lorraine and the continuity. The continuity. So Lorraine came up with the continuity. Interesting. Flower. Coffee cup. Oh. What's it say on there? Oh, nothing. It's just a torn up over time. God, the rotation system in this could be a little bit more pleasant. 3D mice, eh? That's what we need. What is this? Okay, no idea. It's like a thingy that you open, it looks like. Like maybe this slides, maybe it's another type of pencil case. Or eyeglasses. Eyeglasses where? 100 years in the future, I guess everyone isn't getting a LASIK and they don't have robo eyes. Was this a woman? I thought it was... Oh, yeah! Oh! Oh, fuck! Robin! Robin! The woman outside! The woman outside who was like, is this the Ark? I guess it's alright. Oh, she killed herself and they only... Wow, the Ark was definitely up and running when that happened, though. Surely, Sarang is what we're checking next, because we know more about Sarang and when he killed himself. We know the Ark was definitely running when he did that. She made herself a... this thing. Was she a child? Did that say for Auntie? For Auntie. So maybe she didn't draw this. Maybe her niece or nephew did. Was her niece and nephew already there? Aha! So is that her and her husband? For? Does that say for? F-O-R? That would be terrifying if there's something in their reflection. That is an amazing scare that no game I've seen do yet. Someone needs to do that. Like you pick something up and there's something in it. Okay, so it was definitely a woman's place. Yep. Did you see that? Like something blinked for a second, I thought. A bird. People. Beach. Scanner. Interesting. Very, very interesting. Anything else here? I think we've uncovered most all of it. Tape? Is this tape or is this a belt? That's a belt. She's locked these. Interesting. Why would you lock these if you're gonna say goodbye to the world? Okay, well, let's see. Can we look at these? Does look like there's a kid in the chair on the right. So she was definitely wanting to go into the Ark. Or at least some kid was dreaming of the Ark and all the things they do in there. Very odd. Because, I mean, if that's her in that picture, she doesn't look young. She looks young, but not, you know, kinder. Okay. Martin Fisher. Let's move on to the one we know more about. Danger, restricted area. She didn't have big stickers on her. Shit. Industries. This room contains Carthage Industries property authorized. Maybe we'll save it for last, eh? Have we already been in here? Yeah, that was Catherine's room. And then there's this one way over here. There's no warning signs on it, so we'll pop this one. Such a loud thing. And someone was a big fan of sci-fi, or at least space. Aha! Photos. Is that him? With some kids. So let's see. Guy Conrad, so it's probably a dude. Wow, that's a pretty big tower. Interesting. Yeah. Oh, is that the comet that was coming to kill everybody? Wow, that's a beautiful picture. Beaks. Sports guy, at least somewhat. I can't tell what that says. Distilled only from the guest ingredients? Purest ingredients? I don't know. Ellison Fields. I'm assuming it's liquor. Well, frack. Interesting that they have that thing break. Very interesting, actually. Half expected something inside of it, honestly. I don't see anything, though. So what, did he just drink himself to death with this? Or is it something else? Maybe it's not alcohol. Maybe it's something that kill you if you drank it, sort of thing. Maybe that's what he did. Flubbly pillow. I've tried to flip it over to see if there's anything on the other side. Doesn't look like it. Okay, well, nice, big, awesome picture. His Beaks thing, we got another massive building. Pretty cool. A car. Alrighty. Some of these pictures are very odd. I guess, you know, each person to their own, eh? What is this? ST-77 Maser. What happened to Mars colony, too? Shouldn't there have been a Mars colony if humans 100 years into the future? Are we that slow at progress? Or was it, there's a Mars colony, but it's all run by robots? That could have been it, honestly. Excuse me, chair. Okay. Can't tell if it's architecture or something else. This bottles, by the way, sort of reminded me of like the Blue Fairy stuff. I can't remember what it's called. Absence. I don't know why. It did. Or was it the Green Fairy? Anyway, reminded me of Absence. Okay. Hey! This is the Maser tool. Is this going to be something we pick up? So is it like you hold the trigger on the bottom left and then push the switch there and it fires laser tingies? I don't know. I'm not enough of a math person. Not a math person, not a electrician-y person. Electric hazard, don't look into emitter, microwave radiation, emitter and battery are hot. Alright. Well, interesting. So, and this is a big blueprint for it. Huh? Interesting, interesting, interesting. Waterproof casing, that's good. The batteries go on the bottom. Battery lock is at the top. Interesting. A tuner is on there. Very interesting. And what, was he trying to build one? He's got a pencil and some stuff, or was this his original design? Some massive, massive screwdrivers that look like they're supposed to be the tiny kind. Pencil holders. We've already looked through this, I think. We went through all of his drawers, right? Anything hidden down here? Well, he was definitely sort of an engineer guy, wasn't he? Engineer, space, and architecture. Very, well, besides the apparent alcoholic suicide or whatever this stuff is. Hydrogen peroxide, maybe? H's, C's, and O's. And lots of H's. Hydrogen peroxide, maybe? And it's sort of white on the floor. Ah, scheisse. Maybe permanent. I guess maybe that's what he killed himself with, is just drank that. Interesting that all of them have their sheets on the floor, though. Apparently 2 more pillows. Alright, well, let's go pop the scary door, shall we? I left the light on. That was a bit rude, but whatever. Boop. Aha, I caught it before it hit the ground. Ready for this? That's not cool. Okay, who is this? Let's just Mark Sarang, this guy who committed suicide. And then we know, what's her name? Robin did the same, and she trusted in Langley or whatever that person's name with an L is. UHS, unidentified terrestrial object or something. Station. I guess it might be the asteroid that was coming to kill us all. X at the bottom right, though. Does that mean no? Disagree. This is our fault lines, or this is the base layout, too. There's Lambda, Epsilon, Theta where we are, Delta where we spent way too much time, Omicron, and you can go from anywhere from PHI. It's weird that the launch section is all the way down there. It's like 2,000 feet down there, and then it goes back up to, what was it, Omnicore or Omi? I have it written down here. Yeah, Omega. All the way up at the surface at 0. I guess if Omega's destroyed, it's all pointless. Maybe that's why it's still left there. Ouch. Volt G. Somehow tied into it, so if power comes out of that into the machine and then it spreads. This person was definitely understanding more than I think a lot of us did. Or a lot of the other people did. And there it is growing out? This is in a lab. In a Cham lab or Kim lab. Does it say where this was? No, it doesn't say at the bottom right. What are you? Scribble out wherever it was. And he's circling the eye things. He's got some math there that I'm useless with math. What do we got here? More math. It's interesting. Maths. I bet you if you know math, this might say something. Huh, and all those going in and then coming out there. And it's drawing everything into this one. So this is when you see those pods, I guess they're holding stuff in. Can't read the bottom right, and of course maths, and another little eyeball thing circled. This is definitely in this like facility. That's like one of these hallways, though, if you look at it. I'm assuming all these might have been taken from this facility, actually. Like Theta, I mean. Nothing in here? Wallet or cap? Cap. Stuff under the bed. Nothing, nothing, no secretive stuff. Aha!
Did you know that the human body consists of up to 75 trillion individual cells? They typically don't stay with us till we die. Some live a few days, while others live a few years. We're not affected by their short lifespans, as they're replaced by new cells which help sustain our bodies. I don't think anyone would argue that we ever lose our persona due to this process. Yet we are clearly in a constant state of transformation. Then how do we remain the same? A continuous flow of thought and perception keeps an unbroken chain of continuity that we know as our self. Our conscious mind is not the pattern of our brain, but a continuous emergent entity based on that pattern. When Dr. Chun populates the Ark, she is capturing a moment of our existence and placing it inside the digital world. Soon you and your digital you will grow apart due to diverging experiences, but for a tiny window, you are the very same. With unbroken continuity, it will live on. A fulfilling life, no doubt, no less real than the one from which it was plucked. Now remember, you are not your body. You are the emergent entity. That entity just happens to occupy two places at once for a while. If you took away your body, you would simply be the only one you can be. The you inside the Ark. Let your body die and continue on in the digital paradise among the stars.
So he's saying before divergence happens, kill yourself. That way, the only one that live on will have been exactly the same as the one that was originally created from. Instead of allowing your mind to, I'll read these in a second. Partially open, so I'm gonna come back to them. Instead of the version, because if you make the scan and you live on for another 20 years, that scan inside the Ark could become a very, very different person from you. And so in a way, then you're not living on when you finally die. So he's making the argument that kill yourself when it's first made. That way that version inside the Ark is exactly the same as you. And so it doesn't become a different version of you. It's you get to live on and not some varying version of you, like a twin almost, or an altered copy. It'll only be like you then, because no matter what it does, no matter how it changes, it's the only you in existence, so it can't diverge from anything. It's an interesting idea. But I think the best idea is don't put a scan of you online until you die or until, you know, you think you're closer to death. Keep updating your scan and just only make it go live when you get closer to death. Closer to, once again, what's that game called? Cradle. Where they, you know, they'd only put your mind in the machine if the body was, you know, if they disintegrated the human body. Mr. Sang, the company is very pleased to hear about your success in making the WoW a station-wide presence. We trust you appreciate what a unique opportunity this is, and that you will do everything in your power to fully explore and understand this mystery. To do so, you need to ensure that Dr. Johann Ross is able to steer and study the WoW from Alpha without outside interference. From Alpha? Where's Alpha? That's not in the facility. It's completely outside. Maybe it's a whole other set of structures, because we do have Omega. In case of an emergency, you must direct Julia Dow at Omicron to forcefully eliminate any opposition, but please make an effort to avoid extreme actions. Forcefully eliminate any opposition? Any opposition to the WoW? The WoW is an important, costly affair, and we hope to follow a steady development without setbacks. The supervisory board, blah 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 blah. Intelligence analyst. Classified. This is classified. This is above everything else. This is above the Ark. This is what they wanted, was, you know, human minds inside machines instead of just stored in the Ark. So they could continue living on Earth, basically, and continue to develop and build up. The nature of identity. Question about the self. Who are you? What does it mean to be human? Does your body and your surroundings confine or define you? All very difficult ideas to approach without having your questions be invalidated by the practical or mystified by the spiritual mind. In this book, Hevelina Marthuti, professor of philosophy at the Charles University in Prague, guides you through the history of great thinkers and what they have to say about identity. It's kind of interesting, the idea of the practical thinkers will shoot you down, the mystified and spiritual will make you think in circles. Interesting idea. Alrighty. So that's what that person was reading, where I guess they got most of their ideas from. Okay. Oh, what the hell? Event C caused some sort of crazy drop-off in whatever this chart was. Diagram of event 218 is circled. I don't think I need to write it down. Whoever this was. Oh, I bet you this was Reed copied into the machine. This was Reed, I assume. Event C. Some of these are like Site Lambda, Site Omicron. They're circles. Some of them are crossed off. Theta, Delta, Phi, Omicron. So Omega is crossed out, I'd assume. And then, what's the other one? Upsilon? Yeah, Omega and Upsilon. No, Upsilon's there. Theta's there. Right? Theta? Yep. Lambda. Lambda's there. Delta's there. Omicron is there. Yep. Tau is there. Phi is there. Omega. So what the hell is the other side that's crossed out? Alpha and Omega, are they both crossed out? The one definitely had a check mark by it. We can't tell which one it was. Nope, can't tell in the reflection either. God dang. What the hell's going on here? It's odd that they quarantined this. I guess it was put under, well, they not necessarily quarantined, because it's actually called, yeah. This room contains Carthagin Industries property, authorized personnel. So it's authorized personnel. It's their property, because they're claiming all of his research work and stuff. Because it was, you know, for your eyes only sort of stuff. Did I read this book? We already went through all that. We already checked that. We went through all his drawers, didn't we? Maybe not. Yes, we did. Yeah, we already went through all these. Yeah. Dear friends, when you read this, I will have entered the Ark. As I explained, this is accomplished by causing no life as your scan is... Okay. This is accomplished by ceasing to live as your scan is being completed. To not... I can't read cursive. Worth of shit. Something Catherine. I will do this in secret. Okay, probably not to cause Catherine, you know, blame Catherine or whatever. Secret by... I can't make it all out. Oh, wait! Haha! When you read this, I will have entered the Ark. As I've explained, this is accomplished by ceasing to live as your scan is being completed. To not frighten Catherine, I will do this in secret by folding cyanide salts into chewing gum and placing it in my mouth before seeing her. When I hear her announce completion, I will bite down, quickly causing my own demise. Wow! That must have been horrifying. You know, the scan completes and suddenly he froths at the mouth and dies. When you discover the truth behind my death, know that there is no tragedy to mourn, for I am victorious. Victorious, eh? I advise you all to do the same, and join me inside the Ark. It's funny because, you know, if he woke up in the Ark just after that scan, he'd probably like, okay, you're in the Ark, you know, complete, and then he'd bite down inside the Ark and be like, hey, there's nothing here. I'm in the Ark, yay! Just like we, you know, woke up inside this world as soon as our scan was complete. That's pretty awesome. Not logical. I mean, it makes sense, you know, to avoid the whole idea of divergence. But, still don't exactly approve of it. Don't these things, like, keep going on their own? Oh, it's broken, isn't it? I broke it. I think. It's most definitely broken. Alright. Well. It's trying to reset itself. Yeah, it's a video game. Okay, well. Now, at least now we know how he offed himself. Now we've been through all the rooms, I think. Right? Here's Robin's room. I'm going to turn the lights on in here, by the way. I'm just going to turn the lights on in the rooms I've been. We've definitely been in here. I don't think I ever tried the light. Ah, it was out. That's why I didn't try it. We know Mr. Monstrosity's in there. Mark's rings in here. Catherine, I mean. Not Kathleen. Just keep her lights on, that way remember. Cool. Well, that's a pretty awesome hallway. And then, yeah, Guy's place too. But I had already left the light on. Well, not too many of them really committed suicide, honestly. It's not too bad. And then, of course, we got the stairs. Which, main level, and it was level 1 and 2. Oh, we can't go up. Right, so I saved the stairs for no reason. I mean, I'm assuming we can't go down either. Yep. I really shouldn't run. I get the feeling it might awaken something. Brrr! Scary noises.